Hi everyone, I'm Joy, a public speaking and debate coach from Inspire2Aspire Consulting as well as a Toastmasters champion. Are you taking part in the EDB Time to Talk public speaking competition? Well, this is the video for you. If you want to stand out, you can't just recite the lyrics of the song. You have to interpret them creatively. Today, we're diving deep into topic analysis. We'll also go through a few tips for picking your own song. Since this is a contest where students deliver group presentations, we'll also share tips about how you can stand out as a team instead of just delivering boring group presentations. Let's break down the songs for the primary and secondary divisions and turn them into winning presentations. Our first song is the classic, A Whole New World. Now, don't just think about magic carpets. Try these creative angles to give your speech a fresh edge. Shift your perspective. Ask yourself, what does the world look like through a different lens? For example, one team member could act blind during a role play. As you describe the shimmering, splendid world, you discover life through their heightened senses. This naturally links to a powerful message about gratitude for the things we often take for granted. Next, visit a new place. This could involve a trip overseas, an exchange program, space travel, or even taking a time machine. A whole new world could be about exploring and appreciating cultural differences in that new place, whether it's food, languages, or even etiquette. You could also imagine what the world would look like in the future. A whole new world could be a futuristic world. When AI takes over all our jobs, what would the world look like? Would people be enjoying their lives or feeling upset that they're not being productive? You could link your presentation to a message about technology being a double-edged sword and the importance of using it for the right reasons. Finally, empower your audience to create a better world, whether that's a world without violence or disease, or a world where climate change isn't troubling us and everyone has equal access to education. You can reinforce that a whole new world is a better world, and we can only create it if we work together. Moving on, let's look at Believe by Aloe Blacc. This isn't just a catchy tune. It's a tribute to the human spirit. Here's how you can interpret it creatively. Explore the backstory of the rescue documentary. If you're familiar with this song, you might know that it was featured in the 2021 documentary, The Rescue. This commentary was based on a true story about rescuing 12 boys and their coach trapped in a cave in Thailand. You can actually deliver a presentation about the event or even role-play the story to highlight the importance of optimism. Next, you can discuss how positive thinking leads to success. Picture a former student union president encouraging an aspiring student union president to believe in himself and believe in his team. One student could even act as a scientist explaining the chemistry of confidence. This topic is the perfect opportunity to show that believing in yourself is the first step to any achievement. Let's move on to our third song, Hero by Mariah Carey. In this song, Mariah Carey has been pretty clear that the hero is inside us. But that doesn't mean you have to repeat her message again and again. Why not stage a debate? It can be hard for the hero inside us to come out. Talk about that struggle. Imagine a student gets bullied and isn't sure whether he should stand up for himself. The emotions inside him can have a debate, like the movie Inside Out. Fear, anger, and the hero could be debating about the best course of action. You could even make the hero wear a cape. Next, you can acknowledge that fear comes first. You could show that the hero inside is not always confident, but sometimes being a hero requires feeling afraid first. Imagine standing up for a friend that's being bullied. It may be nerve-wracking, but it is the right thing to do. Telling a story like this would be an excellent way to illustrate the importance of courage and bravery. Our next song is I Have a Dream by ABBA. This song is about making the impossible possible. If you're making the impossible possible, why not pitch an idea that could change the world? Smoking is a common problem. Imagine inventing a cigarette that's neither harmful to the environment nor people's health. You get to pick fragrances like lavender, which not only creates an aromatic environment, but actually reduces people's stress. Your presentation could be like an episode of Shark Tank, pitching your ideas to potential investors. Next, appreciate the angels around us. In this song, we hear about angels playing a role in making the impossible possible. You could focus on the angels among us that make the world a better place, such as volunteers doing beach cleanups and driving social change. Now let's move on to topic analysis for the secondary division. For a whole new world, you can refer back to the primary division tips. Let's start with Adventure of a Lifetime by Coldplay. In this song, we hear, "Under this pressure, under this weight, we are diamonds taking shape." You can link this to using stress to your advantage, especially in the high-pressure world of exams or competition. This song is also about chasing dreams and embracing adventures in life, even when it's scary. You can share a time you embraced a challenge, even when you were nervous. Finally, this song highlights the importance of surrounding yourself with the right people, your team, who make the adventure worthwhile. Have you ever taken on a leadership role, president of a club, or even the student union? This is the perfect opportunity to recreate characters and scenes from past group projects and tell a story that highlights the importance of teamwork. Let's move on to our sixth song, Fight Song by Rachel Platten. This is a very famous song, so it's important you craft a compelling introduction and interpret the topic creatively. Our overarching theme is resilience, specifically internal strength to overcome challenges. A hot topic nowadays is mental health. That fight song isn't about entering a boxing ring. Sometimes it may just be about gathering courage to ask for help. In the song, we hear, "I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion." Have you ever noticed how one post that goes viral on social media sparks a movement? Consider sharing examples of how small changes can make a big difference. Imagine your group is a school sports team. Let's say the girls' basketball team. They've just found out that the boys' team gets the new gym every Friday for practice, while they're stuck in the old, cramped gym with broken hoops. It's always been this way for a long time. One day, you write a blog post about it that goes viral. It sparks change not just in your school, but gets other people thinking about gender equality. Of course, social movements are excellent examples to use in your presentations. However, we also want to be politically sensitive. You don't want to offend anyone. Let's move on to our last song, The Climb by Miley Cyrus. Share a story about personal growth, where the journey mattered more than the destination. Think about a weight loss journey where you discover your own strength, or an academic goal where the real prize was the knowledge gained, not just the grade. You can also link it to social progress. Discuss a challenge like the waste charging scheme in Hong Kong. Maybe it hasn't been implemented yet, but it's a work in progress. In the meantime, we're improving recycling facilities and teaching people how to recycle properly. It's a climb with setbacks and victories, and the journey is what changes society for the better. After discussing how to interpret topics creatively, you might be wondering, what if I choose my own song? Here are 2 tips if you plan to pick your own song. Tip number 1. Don't just pick a song because it's popular. Look at it on paper instead of continuously listening to it on Spotify. If it says baby 50 times, it probably lacks substance. Tip number 2. Apply the onion method. You want a song that's like an onion. It needs to have layers. Layer number 1. Surface. What's the literal meaning? Layer number 2. Emotion. What is the singer actually feeling? Layer number 3. The big picture. How does this apply to a social issue like poverty, climate change, or mental health? For example, Firework by Katy Perry isn't about pyrotechnics, it's about self-confidence and hidden potential. Finally, I want to talk about how not to be a boring group project. The goal of the EDB Time to Talk public speaking competition is to promote English speaking as well as English reading. The judges want to see reading and research, not just the lyrics of the song. So make sure you connect your ideas with research and reading. Next, be creative. Don't just stand in a line. Use conversations, debates, Q&A styles, or even a full-blown role play. Spend time on your hook. Start with an attention-grabbing introduction. Use visuals and props. In this contest, you're allowed to use small props and simple costumes. Take advantage of that. Also, your slides shouldn't be boring bullet points. Use powerful images and bold text. Finally, make sure your speech is balanced. Your message is key. Don't let the music, dancing, or puppetry overshadow your message. And remember to distribute work fairly, both on stage and behind the scenes. Remember, the best presentations are the ones where the audience forgets they're listening to a song and starts listening to a message. If you'd like help crafting a winning presentation, Inspire2Aspire Consulting is here to help. We offer one-on-one and group coaching as well as script marking and editing services for speaking and debating competitions, as well as workshops on building confidence, storytelling, persuasion, MC skills, interview prep, nailing virtual presentations, and more. Beyond speaking, we also offer workshops on debate, future readiness, wellness, mental health, yoga, mindfulness, and positive education. Visit us at www.inspire2aspire.org to learn more. Good luck to all the teams out there. See you next time.